Blessings and grace to all you saints of God. I just wanted to introduce the following clip, which was taken from a previous video, Who Has the Best Bible? And the point of this is to see how the symbolism ties all of these false religions together. Enjoy.
All right, and I also wanted to look at some of the images, okay? Because I want to connect some dots if we can. Just for example, being a little bit upset about Pharisees hiding Yeshua. I get it, man. It's all spiritual warfare, and I got issues with things too. Like, for example, this isn't Jesus. Yeah, this isn't what Jesus looked like at all. We're not even supposed to have images of God, for one thing. But also, this is Caesar Borgia. It's one of the Pope's kids, and he is a pretty wicked guy too, apparently. And he's doing the Baphomet hand sign. We'll see that again later. Pay attention to symbols because they're always speaking. The occult speaks through symbols. You need to learn them so you can be diligent and vigilant and keep your spouse and your children away from these things. There's another example. Look at this hand pose. First of all, this is another white Jesus, right? And look what he's sitting on. He's sitting on like a firmament. Yeah, because he wants to be the third heaven like the Most High God, but this ain't really Christ. He's got making the earth his footstool. I guess he's got a globe thing there, but the hand position is critical, right? As above, so below. You'll see it when we look at Baphomet. Now, there's a Baphomet right there. There you go. He's doing the hand gesture. See that? He's androgynous. He has female and male. He's also half human, half beast. Okay? It's demonic. So, this thing right here, why has the Pope got that? If he's supposed to be a man of God, he ain't a man of God, guys. He's an antichrist. All those popes are different. There are many antichrists. Alright? Triangle, all-seeing eye. Very famous idol, a star. Don't follow those stars. Disgusting. Spirit cooking. She is a star to these people. Marina Abramovich. This is what people think Satanists look like. This is actually what they do look like. Yeah, rulers in high places, huh? Isn't that something? I took this picture outside of a municipality near me. And, they want to pay tribute to someone who's a teacher. I think that's all cool, but why does their book have nothing but the all-seeing eye in it? That's like right in your face, hidden in plain sight, like they say. Remember I was mentioning how the scripture says to tear down their obelisks? So, what does it say when we have these giant phallic symbols? This is a sundial, sun worship, Vatican. And you have this in very prominent places, just like Washington, D.C. Amazon, designing their headquarters just like the Tower of Babel. So, I get that we want to go back and look at what Pharisees did to the scriptures, but I'm telling you right now, there's power in the scriptures through the Spirit, and God has preserved His Word. And we need to focus and pay attention to things that are going on right in front of our faces. I got this off of Google Earth. It's in Australia. Look at this symbol, right? Six-pointed star. We're going to see it a lot more. It isn't just on the Star of David. That's only part of the story. That's not really Israel either. That's a geopolitical Zionist state. This is, this really is a map of the flat Earth right here. It's a UN logo, and a lot of these other organizations have it too. World Health, UNICEF. So once you start to recognize the symbols, and be able to see them more. Goddess worship, Semiramis, Columbia, Statue of Liberty, Starbucks, Mary worship. There's also moon goddess worship. Another goddess one here, the universal goddess, the Queen of Heaven. Mary, Lilith, Isis. Yeah, you're recognizing nearly all religions have goddess worship. It's a common bond. The Vatican is using Marian apparitions and the deification of Mary to unite world religions. So this actually comes off of a Mormon temple. This is an all-seeing eye. Very obvious. Another Mormon temple and another all-seeing eye. It's Masonic, guys. With the real anti-Messiah, hold your hand up, please. I was just referencing this earlier. This is a clever meme that someone made showing how they're doing the same hand gesturing. Look at this serpent and the cross right behind the Pope, guys. Financial district, religious district, and military district. Washington, Vatican, London. They're all separate states within states, too. I hope you understand that. It's not normal. There's something definitely going on there, and it's right in front of our faces this whole time. All-seeing eye, square and compass. This is a 33, two-headed bird here. And you'll start to see these more and more. There's a lot of things in there that I don't fully understand. There's geometry, there's an hourglass here, anchor. Seen these things in different places. A lot of you know more about it than I do. Shack, another star, another idol, Freemason, letting it be known. Another Freemason, very famous. Another famous Mason. Famous Masons, and they keep it in the family. They're greatly raised up into this. They sell their souls for fame and fortune and power. You know, it's like right in your face. All-seeing eye. Pyramid, Illuminati. The sign of Thum Ash Neath. If I'm saying it right. It's an ancient depiction of some of the Masonic hand signs. More obelisks. So the Vatican holds 50 miles of ancient documents. They're hidden from the public. No browsing is allowed. What do you think they're hiding? You know, I'm talking about things being hidden. Yeah. And for any who didn't know, the Catholic Mary takes on the attributes of our Lord Jesus Christ, immaculately conceived, born without sin, lived a sinless life, the Son of God, the Mother of God, King of Heaven, Queen of Heaven. So you can see what's going on here. There's the symbol again. So we were talking about the symbol. Now you start to see it in a lot of different regions within the world. And this is Buddhism, the jewel in the lotus. See, Tibetan. Come on, guys. Did you know that? Look at that. Isn't that the Star of David? What they say? What's going on with that? It's obvious, ain't it? In Hinduism, the hexagram is known as the yantra. Here we see examples. And so I'm going to tell you that I believe this is the Star of Remphan. It's actually in the Bible. You can look it up in the concordance and find the chapters and verses. Check it out. Again, like I said, man, it's nothing new under the sun. Dome of the Rock? Dome of the Rock? Isn't that where they have the big old dispute between Islam and Jew, and they have the same symbols? Look, an Egyptian mosque. Egyptian. Cairo. Okay, see that? So why does the Pope have it on his hat too? Roman Catholic and Jewish? Are those the things that don't mix? Synagogue of Satan. Acts chapter 7 verse 43. Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your god Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon. Baphomet we talked about earlier. This is George Washington, guys. Look at that. Look at that. George Washington. I don't know, maybe you didn't know that he was a Freemason. The New World Order is our enemy, and Zionism is our enemy. Keep on spreading the truth. So there's that all-seeing eye again. You've probably heard this by now, I hope. If not, I'm telling you, it's on the money. Masonic. Look at the hand symbols. If you follow any of these people, please stop, turn, and run. And resist the devil and he may flee from you, because there's nothing good. I'm sorry, even if it's some of the ones that you thought were. Okay? They don't serve us, they don't care about us. This isn't the Hollywood side of things. It's many, many famous people here just all coincidentally doing a one-eye thing. Come on, guys. It's not a coincidence, okay? Star of David or Star of Lucifer. So here we see again the star, and it's all over the place. It's everywhere. It's all different religions around the world. But what I'm telling you, it's the same old ancient religion. It's a 6,000-year-old death cult. It's all going back to the rivers of Babylon. You'll see, oh, look at this symbol right here, too, where the serpent is eating its own tail. You see that? And this one, too. Oh, there's that serpent thing again. So, a lot of the symbols begin to repeat, and you start to see the patterns, and then you're more aware. And, you gotta risk sounding like a crazy person to speak the truth. We know who rules over this place, no matter how fallen and broken it is. Our king is on the throne, and he's ruling. And so, the symbol in Armenia, Ethiopia, Rome, Hindu, Mesopotamia, Egypt, Japan. You also have the black cube, Saturnalia. Look at how these different locations around the world where it is. Talked earlier about Dagon. This high priest served the same master. Babylonian. There's a fish god. Again. Mary worship. Again. It's actually not hard to see these things once you know what to look for. So the hand of benediction. The people think the Pope is blessing them. He's doing the same hand gesture as above, so below. These two guys are supposed to be enemies. Enemies, right? Wearing the same pajamas. Is that not secret, hidden, occultic? Now, look at these structures that we have. The headquarters of our land. Military headquarters. What you really have here. I can try to get the pen tool and do it, but I would do a lousy job. This is an owl of Moloch. You might be able to see it. If you don't, you can look into it and learn. See it for yourself. I didn't intend to become a conspiracy theorist. No, that's true. The Lord revealed the works of darkness to know the enemy. Yep. And expose it. Not Jesus. Disney, 33rd degree Freemason, massive amount of symbolism, and also, unfortunately, there's sexualization in the cartoons. You can look up the videos, they're on the internet, and it's pretty bad. And once you start to see it, it's really obvious. It's all the things that we thought we could trust. You can't trust the things of the world. You have to trust in the Lord. Trust in Jesus Christ alone. There's those obelisks again. You know, I'm not saying numerology has to be a thing for us. It's a thing to them, and understanding how they think and why dates are significant to them as well. You know? Isn't that funny? We have these characters in the cartoons, and then they happen in real life. These people aren't who they say they are. Just not who they say they are. Just like this isn't Jesus, this isn't Satan, this isn't Mary, and this is not your father. Revelation of the method. The elites do tell us through their books and publications, movies and news releases what they're going to do. This is called revelation of the method. If you are too stupid to recognize for what it is, then that's going to be our problem. We do need to wake up. Not Christianity, paganism. Remember, they brought in all the pagan festivals and normalized them, and now the 501c3 churches in America partake in pagan festivals and call them holy. You don't get to say what's holy and what's not. That's what the Lord does. He's the one that sanctifies days and set days apart. We need to stop that. And so this symbol is all over the church. And I say church, but I don't really mean the Lord's, the bride or the body. It's not a building, it's the people. This is wicked stuff going on here. And so this is the sun and the moon again. You have the Masonic floor. You have the square compass, the all-seeing eye. They like to think that they're crucifying the Lord over and over. So this is a really good piece right here. I want to show this to you guys. So the sacred emblems of an Assyrian, which have been adopted into other religions. So if you have this Assyrian necklace and look at all the symbols that are on here, this ties them all together. So you have Christianity, Hinduism, Judaism, Islam, Mayan. They're not even really what they seem. There's the black cube again. So we were talking about that. And this is not Torah. This is not what the Lord wants us to do by keeping His law on our right hand and our forehead. He means your right hand, what you do, and your forehead, your faith and your practice, your beliefs. This stuff is all satanic. When you unfold the black cube, they get the cross. they're a part of. And the things that they've had to do to be in that would disturb us. Alright. The cross on his shoulders matches the Babylonian statue. Brood of vipers. See the serpent? So we need to be aware of Pharisees, but we need to be aware of a lot more than that. All these different Babylonian high priests, and a lot of damage done by Pope and Pharaoh. Look at the connection. Look at this is Egypt. Look at this. This symbol is for boy lover. Constantine brought in all the pagan Babylonian sun worship. And the Roman Catholic Church is the ones who actually killed the true saints of God and the martyrs. Tried to force them to follow their Latin Vulgate Bibles. There's so much here, guys. I'll have to save some for another day. I'm gonna pop off. I just want to wish you all a good evening. God bless you.